Some elderly people treat stray pigs with kindness and try to help them. But sometimes this noble endeavor turns out badly. The animals in the grandparents' flat start to multiply uncontrollably, do not go out for weeks, and eat badly. This is what happened to the pets of an elderly woman from Perm. An elderly woman had more than 20 dogs in her flat. Most of them had never seen anything outside the four walls of the apartment. When the staff of the shelter Kind Heart found out about it, they decided to help the dogs and gradually brought them all to the shelter. It turned out that the mother of this large family was an 11-year-old shaggy Bologna called Mary. Mary had hardly been outside in her 11 years of life. Most of the time she was pregnant and had uncontrollably given birth to puppies. But once at the shelter, the old dog began to grow wings. She started running, playing, being active and barking happily when people approached. Shaggy old Mary, who even had a document proving that she belonged to the Bolenok breed, was sent to the groomer. And to the surprise of the shelter staff, Mary transformed from an overgrown grandmother into a young madam of noble blood. That's how charming Mary turned out to be under a layer of old fur. Isn't it true that the difference between this appearance and the past is quite impressive? Friendly, affectionate, compact, and intelligent, Mary promised to be an ideal pet for people who were not afraid of her past and her young age. And such people were soon found. A family with children came to the shelter for Mary and carefully prepared for the pet's arrival in their home. When Mary crossed the threshold of her new home, she immediately wagged her tail and found a cozy spot. She got on well with the children and enjoyed frequent walks with them. Beautiful Mary is now a happy and loved family dog. All the difficulties in her life have been left behind, and she is now living out her days in the best possible conditions. If you have pets, take good care of them and make sure they are neutered when they reach a certain age.